Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my reaction to Chainsaw Man Manga Chapter 112, and what I'm assuming is going to be ending this ASA, Justice Devil, Yuko arc, whatever you really want to call it, and I think that it's going to be ending here, mainly due to the fact that we're going to be on a 2-week break, but that's fine. We've had like 5-6 weeks more or less of just straight Chainsaw Man, so it's fine. I'm happy. Hopefully this is going to be an amazing chapter. Once again, I got on Twitter and saw a singular page of the chapter, but luckily enough it didn't seem like it was anything important, so I didn't really get spoiled. I just really need to stop getting on Twitter. Oh yeah, Twitter's going up in flames, so yeah, this is probably a good time to get off of Twitter, but you know what? Let's dive into the chapter and see what is going on with this chapter, as we have Chainsaw Man chapter 112, Between Cat and Criminal. Ooh, this is going to be very interesting, as we have, you know, ASA as well as Yoru looking at the broken sword and saying it was a strong weapon, but more fragile for it. Okay, so that means the stronger the weapon, the more fragile it is, as we just have, you know, wait, I just thought of something. And I just thought of, we'll bring this up later, because I'm looking at the little earrings on the woman's head, because it's pretty much very reminiscent of what I think is like you pull on like the loops of them, or like the loops of a chainsaw, like you pull it, that's what it looks like. But you just have Asa remembering that woman's name, as you just have her remembering her, as she says, she called me her little sister. Do you know her, Yoru? As, oh no. As you have Yoru explaining, I don't. She's some mad woman, no? As we see that Asa is walking away, she begins to think, I hit my head and can't remember what happened then. But whatever that girl did brought Yuko back and made her giant. Could she be the Justice Devil? Ooh. And as she's thinking this, she's confronted by the woman, and she's like, surprised, as we have someone's like, good to meet you. We're from the Student Council / Devil Hunters Club. Oh, okay. And I think this may be the scene that I may have seen, or some aspect of it, as you just have this individual saying, and I am the club / Student Council President, Haruka Isumi. And you just have Asa just looking at it as like, the Devil Hunters Club lost 2 members after the attack 2 days ago. One quit and the other one died. But it seems we also have something to gain. Akuoku here told me how you fought. From the sounds of it, you put up a better fight than him. And on top of that, you're a prospective club member. We will gladly accept you into our club. Any questions? As you just have Yoru taking over, as she's like, I heard that Chainsaw Man's a member of the Devil Hunters Club. Do you know his identity? As you just have this president saying, ha 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 ha. What? And she's like, here's your answer. Oh, and as Yoru is just very shocked by this, but we know that that's fake. But it's weird that he has like a ripcord in his stomach, but I think we know what this could be. I don't know what actually this could be. I'm just spouting stuff right now because, okay, that's a shock. As you just have Yoru's like, I have something to do today. I need to go. See you around, Chainsaw Man. All right, till we meet again, Asa Mitaka. Oh, that's fake. It's fake. We know it's fake. As you have them walking away, you have Asa's asking, like, is that guy really Chainsaw Man? As Yoru's like, the starter proves it. But would he really out himself like that? Wait, why didn't you fight him then? I couldn't even beat Yuko by myself. There's no way I'd beat Chainsaw Man. As you just have Asa's like come to her, she's like, yeah, you're kind of right. And she's like, don't misunderstand. I'm strong. I just need a strong weapon that I can beat him. Asa, make me an even stronger weapon than your super strong uniform sword, or I'll kill you. As you just have Asa just looking at us like, okay, I'll make you the strongest weapon ever, so hurry up and beat Chainsaw Man now already. As you just have Yoru looking over, it's like, you're awfully obedient all of a sudden. Ooh, she's trying to hide something. That's most likely the case. I mean, the sooner you're gone, the better. Okay. As long as you're inside of me, not only will I be miserable, the people around me will be too. If it was only me, I could handle being in a terrible situation, but I refuse to drag someone else down with me again. I'd do anything to stop it. Ooh, as you just have Yoru just smiling. It's like, even turn someone into a weapon. Ooh. As we see that she's stepping on a chicken. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I wonder where this is going. And as this is all happening, we see just people just walking around looking normally, as we see that freaking Asa's just looking at them, most likely thinking, who can I turn into a weapon? It's like, you don't have to use a human, you know? If you have something more important to you than that uniform from your mother, I'll take that as a no, as we see that she doesn't say anything in response. And as a cat just walks over, you just have Asa petting the cat, as Yoru's like, how about that cat? You can make it your pet, then turn it into a weapon. Ooh. As you just have her saying, I'd rather kill a human than a cat. Not someone normal, though. A criminal. Or something. Someone who deserves to die. That's what I'm thinking. As you just have Yoru's like, that won't work. What? Creating a powerful weapon requires powerful guilt. Your criminal compromise won't make a strong weapon precisely because it's an easy compromise. Well, I still refuse to weaponize a cat. As you just see them looking around, it's like, I have a suggestion. Pick someone between cat and criminal. Ooh. The line at which you're okay with killing and the line at which you refuse to kill. Methinks the powerful weapon you're after lies between those two lines. Okay. Between cat and criminal. And as we see that, we just get an image of freaking Denji picking up some type of plastic. He's picking up a cigarette bud, putting it in a trash bag, and it's like, he's picking up cigarette buds. He's an idiot and a loser, but it turns out he's a good person. Meanwhile here, I'm thinking about murdering someone. I mean, technically Denji probably is too. Oh my gosh. Oh no. And as he's picking up the cigarette butts, he's taking them apart, as you just have Asa just coming, looking at it, and it's like twist, twist, putting them down, twist, twist. He puts them in a pack, and it's like he made new cigarettes out of litted ones. And as we see that he's like just walking around, as Asa is trying to follow him, telling him, oh, this is getting really interesting. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, Denji. And it's like, American smokes, they're 15,000 or 1,500 yen a pack. I'll take two. Pleasure doing business. As he gives him the pack and he takes it away. He's ripping off homeless people. What a piece of crap. As you just think he's between cat and criminal, but not so bad that he deserves to die. Oh, he isn't a bad enough human to deserve death, no. But to defeat Chainsaw Man, to get your body back, do you have any other choice? Oh, no, this is getting interesting. Also, it's 30 pages, more or less. Okay, this is getting really interesting. As you just have as you have Yoru just nudging Asa along. It's like, think of it as a necessary evil to put it into a nightmare. As you just have her following Denji, and it's like, hey, wait up. As Denji looks around, it's like, aren't you that chick who hates Chainsaw Man? As you just have her saying, what are you doing? As she's like, I'm selling smokes because part-time jobs are against the rules. What's with that? Are you an idiot? Huh? Get off my back. I got a lot going on. I'm a busy dude. Beat it. Oh, as Denji's like, are you busy tomorrow too? Huh? No, duh. I'm busy tomorrow and the day after that too. As you just have her saying, oh, I see. And as Denji's just looking, it's like, he's succumbing to her. He's succumbing to him. He's like, why'd you ask? Oh no, I know where this is going now. Oh no. If you're free tomorrow, would you go on a date with me? And you just have Denji's like, a date? Yes. And then it just ends. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is kind of hilarious. This is a lot hilarious. All right. So, review time. There's a few things that we can really talk about in this chapter. First of all, they're addressing, like, the woman that is a part of the Devil Hunters Club with the spiral eyes. We have no idea what's going on with her, but we do see that she does have, like, chainsaw, like earrings on her ear, as well as we get to see the dude with, like, a chainsaw, like, insignia or a chainsaw, like, ripcord on his chest. I cannot, that noise. I cannot say for certain whether or not it's real or not, because we did see a second Chainsaw Man technically in the last chapter. So maybe it's this individual, maybe it's the woman. They are implying that she could potentially also be the Justice Devil, but I do not think that he is Chainsaw Man because, Denji is Chainsaw Man, and I do not think that he's the other Chainsaw potential man, fiend, demon thing that we saw last chapter. So I think this is going to be just fun setup for potentially ASA or Yoru attacking this individual. It comes out that he's lying, and then when it comes out he's lying, that's when they're finally going to figure out who the actual Chainsaw Man is, which is Denji, which we're getting a little bit more of that in this chapter and potentially in the future. But what is very cool is that we finally get to see ASA really just solidify and just double down on helping Yoru, because after what happened with Yuko and what happened with everyone dying, she came to a realization that, I can't just let people get hurt because of me. So if I have to make a sacrifice and like kill someone so that everyone else can't be killed, or the people that I care about won't be killed, then fine, Yoru, I'll help you. I'll make you a weapon. So that's pretty much... Oh man, I can't... So yeah, that's pretty much what most of this chapter was just more or less ASA just gaining the resolve to work alongside Yoru as they are planning to create a new weapon. And we do get some new information in this chapter about how this actually is going to work. How she definitely needs to have some form of attachment to the person so that it could be a strong weapon, and the idea and the theory that the strongest weapon that they could have would be between someone that deserves to die but not really needs or deserves to die, as they equate it to the difference or the medium between a cat and a criminal, because we learned that she can't make a criminal into a very powerful weapon, and she doesn't want to kill a cat that she can make friends with, so she has to do it in a way where it's a middle ground. And then they stumbled upon Denji, which this chapter really characterizes Denji in a fun and cool way, where it's like he's not willing to break the school rules, but he is definitely willing enough to do something very stupulous, very just a little bit messed up to actually like get a little bit more money, which is very interesting. Why is he actually needing a part-time job? Maybe it's to take care of the reincarnation of the Control Devil, as we see that he sells smokes to a junkie, which... Denji isn't a good person. We can all agree. Denji is not necessarily a good person. A good person really wouldn't do this, but he's not objectively a bad person. And that's kind of where they're looking for when it comes to creating a powerful weapon. And the irony of it is that they're trying to make a weapon out of Chainsaw Man, which... I think I know where this is going to go. They're going to want to kill Chainsaw Man. Asa's going to want to kill Chainsaw Man, and she's going to be bonding with Denji, because the chapter ends with her asking Denji out on a date. She doesn't really want to do it, but she wants to turn him to a weapon, so she's just doing it just because. But I think that she may actually grow some type of attachment, or may actually catch feelings for Denji, and then when it's revealed that he is Chainsaw Man, she's going to have a conflict of interest. And we're going to come back to this moment and see where that conflict of interest is going to come in, where she doesn't want to be or hurt everyone that's around her, that people that she cares about or people that could care about her, and she has to turn someone that she sort of kind of cares about into a weapon to prevent more harm from coming to others. But then if she falls in love with Chainsaw Man, that's probably where the complications with her character is going to be reaching its pinnacle, its peak, its climax. And that's going to be potentially a little bit of ways away. I can't say exactly how we're going to be getting to that moment, but we are probably going to get to that moment. And we're going to be getting in the next chapter of Denji going on his actual first proper date with someone that's technically not trying to kill him, but technically is. His first date when he's in high school. Let's go with that. So that's going to be a fun interaction. I can't wait to see what hijinks will occur with that, because, you know, it's Chainsaw Man. It's not going to be straightforward. Oh, what if we see Kobeni? Like, they go to a restaurant and Kobeni's just working there and recognizes Denji. I don't think she would call him Chainsaw Man. That would be actually hilarious, but I can't wait to see where this is going. It's going to be coming in 2 weeks, so I'll be doing my reaction review then. But yeah, this was relatively, even though a long chapter, a very heavy dialogue chapter, it went by fairly quickly, fairly easily, and I really did enjoy it because, you know, it's Chainsaw Man. I like Chainsaw Man. You like Chainsaw Man. If you didn't, then you wouldn't be watching me talking about Chainsaw Man. So that's all I really have to say about this chapter. What did you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!